Luca, we make the journey to Port Vale on Saturday, a week on from that 3-0 win against Stevenage at SJP. Firstly, what's the response to that win been amongst the team?
Yeah, really good. I thought it was a really good response from the last Saturday as well, to bounce back and get the 3 points and a clean sheet. And yeah, we'll go to Port Vale. And yeah, we've been training well all week, so yeah, we'll crack on.
I think a lot of people have spoken about, how the team did well to look past that result 2 weeks ago at Man City. How important has that been amongst the team to kind of put that in the past and, like you say, kind of start from scratch and produce a fantastic performance last week?
Yeah, I think it's moments like that in your career where you learn from. Don't just brush it under the carpet, like the gaffer said. We learn from it, we move on, and yeah, we showed a great response, and yeah, we're feeling good at the moment.
It was another result that added to the unbeaten home record that we started in September. How pleasing has it been to pick up these results like we have been on home turf?
Yeah, really good. Like everyone said, now it's like a fortress at SJP. It shows a real difference because obviously we're picking up loads of points and keeping clean sheets. So yeah, the fans backing us has been amazing. We put 3 past the best, or what was the best defence in the league now to now tie us both the joint best defence in the league. How, as a defender, this must be kind of a bonus for you as well. Yeah, it's always nice to keep in clean sheets. Obviously, that's what wins you games, clean sheets. But it's no coincidence. We've been working hard this season on defending and training. So yeah, we just need to keep it up.
You were voted man of the match for your performance last week. We wanted to grab you for an interview, but we couldn't, as you had to go off and do your corporate duties. How good does it feel, to have the kind of backing from the supporters, and how pleased are you with your performance personally last week?
Yeah, no, obviously very, very grateful to get man of the match. Feeling good at the moment, and yeah, it's nice to be recognised. But yeah, that's football. We've got to crack on now to next week and a new game.
If you were to look back a couple of months ago, you seem to be primarily featuring in the kind of the Premier League Cup, the under-21s games. It's always been a starting 11 that's hard to get in. 2 months later, you're now an established member of that starting 11, and like I say, it's a very competitive team. How proud are you of kind of how you've come along and earned your place in the team? Yeah,
obviously at the start of the season I wasn't in the team, but I've had meetings with the gaffer and the staff of what they've wanted from me. I've gone away and I've worked on that stuff, and I found myself in the team now. But it's just about keeping that consistency up, not dropping my levels, and yeah, keeping it up.
Looking at Port Vale, we've had a whole week to prepare. What's this week look like ahead of Saturday?
Yeah, we've had a good week's training. Obviously the weather's been rubbish, but now we've been preparing with meetings and training, and we're ready to go for Saturday.
After such a busy period over the Christmas time, how advantageous has it been to go back to the kind of standard routine of having a whole week to prepare for a game?
Yeah, obviously that was not many off days. We were in a lot, but yeah, so it's nice to get a few off days here and there, but still working hard and still going at it.
What are some of the threats that we might expect Port Vale to pose on Saturday?
Yeah, they're a direct team, so as a defender, we're going to expect them coming direct to our back line, hopefully keeping another clean sheet and getting the 3 points.
Despite their position in the league, they're a team that have proved they're capable of turning over some of the big teams in the league. Only 10 days ago they beat Bolton away from home. So what has to be done to kind of avoid any slip-ups?
Yeah, I think it's we don't want to be complacent. We're in a good run now, but we've got to crack on again. It's not letting our good form just thinking it's another game, but it's probably the next game's always the biggest game. So we've got to work hard as usual and yeah, go there and get the win.
Just touching back on that busy festive period again, we saw some great crowds home and away. I'm sure you and the team will look to lean on another busy, loud away end at Port Vale. How important have the fans been this season?
Yeah, no, really important, home and away. Obviously, you're going to someone else's home ground, and to see the Grecians is always good, following us around, and the numbers have been brilliant. It's always nice when you're scoring and going over to a good crowd. So no, it's been really good.
It's real good, kind of feel-good feeling amongst the club at the moment. What are some of the goals, both within the team, but for you personally, for the second half of the season?
Yeah, I think as the team, it's to try and finish as high as we can. We're always looking up. I feel like we can. We've got a great group, staff, players, brilliant. So yeah, it's about trying to finish as high as we can. For me personally, just to stay in the team, keep that consistency of my performances up.
Thank you very much.